Enzo Maresca.
Okay.
He's a coach,
He's
when Chelsea owners provide him the necessary things, the necessary elements or the necessary equipments to be able to manage the team, it will surprise viewers, it will surprise fans that this is not the coach that we need. But
what you are saying, it may look like true because for me, I haven't trusted Enzo Maresca because we started the season very well.
Yes,
look at the way we started.
You started the season.
Yes.
When he started the season, he was performing. But it got to a point.
You see that.
You see, me why I have trust in Enzo Maresca is that.
Okay.
You see, sometimes in the field of play, you can have an average coach, but the kind of mentality and the individual performance that the players are exhibiting on the field will raise the name of the coach.
Okay. And football, for me, I keep on saying, see, in the Premier League, as a coach, you need to have plan A, plan B, plan C, up to plan Z.
Yes.
And this game, Forest came with plan A. And when the plan A didn't work, they could not change to any plan B.
Yes.
They came with that wings. First, they started with that 11.
They want to operate through wings.
Yes, and Cucurella and James said, no, guys, you can't do it. They stopped their wingers. And they go back to another form of their playing style, the long balls. Crosses,
That's why Tosin also stopped them.
And said, hey, guys, I am Tosin. Yes, I am one of the best centre-backs in the Premier League. So no way. So Tosin pocketed Wood. Wood was all over. In fact, because Tosin made it difficult for the attackers, even anytime that they get the Chelsea. In fact, guys, Chelsea is back. Chelsea is back to the Champions League. Chelsea is back to the highest level of football. Chelsea is back to where we belong. We are back. Guys, next season, Chelsea is winning treble. Next season, Chelsea is winning the Premier League. We are winning the Champions League. And we are winning the FA Cup. We shall see. Chelsea is back. Champions League means Chelsea. I'm telling you. Champions League over 2 seasons to 3 seasons now. Champions League means Chelsea. Their darling Chelsea is back. We are going to shake the Champions League next season. It depends them, guys. Those who were saying that Chelsea will not qualify. Where are they now? Where are they now? Chelsea didn't even make top 5. Oh. Even if the top 5 or the 5th spot wasn't to be there, still Chelsea will qualify. Top 4, 4th. I can't believe this. I never see this coming as a Chelsea fan. I am surprised. Look at how the world is quiet because Chelsea didn't lose. Imagine Chelsea lost this game, guys. Where will Chelsea fans be? Can we talk? Congratulations to Chelsea FC for qualifying for Champions League. Enzo Maresca is the best coach in the world. Robert Sanchez, the best goalkeeper in the Premier League. Better than Alisson, better than Donnarumma. Moses Caicedo. Charlie, the less to talk about. See, I'm coming with my own video, head talk video. Isa, congratulations to Chelsea. Today the world is happy. I know some people are not happy, but if you are not happy, go in bed.
Okay, well, so first of all, as usual, we give thanks to the Almighty God.
Yes.
The game went on successfully, and then everything happens successfully.
Yes.
So this is a big congratulations to Chelsea for mixing Champions League for the past 3 years. Or this thing for the past few years. So it means that Chelsea is now back to what?
Champions League final. Yes.
But before I will start with my analysis,
okay,
I want to say something about. I will start with the tactics from the coach.
Maresca?
Now Enzo Maresca.
Okay.
Rich. In this world,
okay.
When you find yourself in a place and you are average, you are not bad.
If you are average, it doesn't mean that you are bad.
You are bad. If you are average, you are trying to tell or you are speaking to people that you are in between what? The excellent and then the bad ones.
Yes, you are learning.
It means you are in the learning process.
Okay.
As an average person.
Okay.
An average person, you can climb.
Yes.
Now, first of all, before the game, when the lineup came,
okay,
most of the Chelsea fans, Chelsea viewers,
yes,
we were expecting that this is a tough match, and irrespective of this year, the kind of performance that Chalobah has given to us, he's going to use Chalobah to play as his number 4.
Okay.
This was all the lineup all the Chelsea fans, viewers, we were all expecting.
Yes.
But when the lineup came, we saw Tosin.
Yes, I was surprised.
In the lineup.
I was surprised. Yes.
Yes, you were surprised.
Yes.
Because Enzo Maresca as a coach, he has read Nottingham Forest this year. When you look at Nottingham Forest, they are kind of in the field of playing, their style of playing. Their crosses and other things are coming because they have the front in which their head is working.
Yes.
So it means that Nottingham Forest, most of their game is on top. So Maresca is now thinking that I have to now get a defender or a player in which he's going to mark or he's going to match with those kind of Nottingham Forest attackers in terms of heading and all those things.
Yes.
You get it. So that's the reason behind Enzo Maresca starting Tosin. And starting Tosin, you see that it has worked. Today, the player who has heard majority or who has win majority of the air balls is Tosin.
And you said something yesterday about the game footage.
Game footage.
He watched it.
He watched
and got
very
to know.
good.
Okay,
so
they are using
long balls.
Yes.
So that's why every day I keep on saying game footage is very important or
important.
essential in football.
Yes.
So he has used that approach and it has worked for him. And now when you look at Enzo Maresca today, he has talked to the players in terms of the defensive aspects, be it the wingers, the midfielders, and then the backwalls.
Yes.
Now you could see that today the evidence shows clearly that when you see Madueke in the field of playing, Madueke is a player that whenever he sends the ball, then the ball spoil like this, he find it difficult to come and cover or to help what Cucurella. Today you could see that when those those playing at the right forward, Sancho and all those stars, whenever they send the ball now and the balls for they all come back to help their right wing and their right back and then their left back. This is one of the superb and then the perfect idea.
Today Madueke was like John Terry.
Yes, for the role that Maresca has played. So it means that today he has told the players to stick to their position.
Yes.
They should be disciplined to their position. And this is one of the things that we need in football.
Yes.
You should be disciplined to your position. You should know that I'm a midfielder. I should do the role of what? A midfielder. You should know that I'm matching with this particular person. You should know that this maybe this is the kind of work I've been given to do. You have to exhibit that thing in the field of playing.
Yes.
Now,
today it works.
Today all those things it has worked.
Yes.
From the beginning of the game.
Okay.
Yesterday I said that when you look at Nottingham Forest, it is their home.
Yes.
Their confidence.
Yes.
Their ability.
Yes.
They have everything because they are playing in their home.
Yeah, the owner was there.
So when you look at Nottingham Forest for the beginning of the game,
yes.
They've taken the game high in such a way that they were playing the game in some kind of stylish way, because they have the confidence that that's our home and we are going to beat Chelsea. So for the first half, Nottingham Forest didn't give Chelsea all that kind of respect. They were playing some kind of style of playing that they want. They were having the confidence. They were pressing Chelsea.
Yes.
They were playing that kind of transitional football.
Let's get the first goal.
That kind of transitional football. I keep on saying that EPL, that kind of transitional football creates a lot of problems.
Yes.
Whereby it is a situation where the players or when the opponents get ball, they are just speeding the ball.
Yes.
Their mindset behind
let's go and score.
And when you are playing such kind of football and it turns to you, Rich, that's where the story will now
you
change.
Become tired.
The story is now going to change because you know that you are playing a particular game that when you become tired and your opponent is pressing you never like it.
Yes.
So it means that Enzo Maresca making telling the players to stick to their position and now become disciplined in the game. They've pulled the game, playing the game as it deserves. So this is some of the quality things that we are expecting from a coach. Yes. And as he has done that, that's why I keep on saying Enzo Maresca should accept. As a coach, whenever you come with any particular tactics and it works, the praises goes to you.
Yes.
And when you come with a tactics that doesn't work, no matter what the fans will talk about the tactics. So that's how it is. And now what Enzo Maresca has proved to Chelsea, that's why every day I keep on mentioning that Rich. Enzo Maresca.
Okay.
He's a coach, when Chelsea owners provide him the necessary things, the necessary elements or the necessary equipments to be able to manage the team, it will surprise viewers, it will surprise fans that this is not the coach that we need. But
what you are saying, it may look like true because for me, I haven't trusted Enzo Maresca because we started the season very well.
Yes,
look at the way we started.
You started the season.
Yes.
When you started the season, you was performing. But it got to a point. You see that. You see, me why I have trust in Enzo Maresca is that.
Okay.
You see, sometimes in the field of play, you can have an average coach. But the kind of mentality and the individual performance that the players are exhibiting on the field will raise the name of the coach.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
It
will raise the name of the coach.
It will also help the coach.
It will help the coach name to this thing to be. So this year like this,
even his tactics will work well.
It will work well with good players.
Yes.
Because there is no way that any perfect or 100% coach with this thing.
Let's be honest. Like Caicedo playing well this season, it's not about Enzo Maresca.
It's not about Enzo Maresca.
It's about Caicedo improvement.
It's Caicedo improvement.
Just missing chances. It's not about Enzo Maresca.
So it means that the kind of performance or the kind of tactics that he has started playing, because he himself he said that those kind of things, it is a learning process to him. He is coming and he's improving on it.
And even to be fair to him, this is his first season. He has done well for maybe the conference league step, but he's likely to win it. And he has done well for using the team to qualify for what Champions League. So he has done well for that, and that's what I keep on saying, that now this is, let me just say, this is 50% of the battle. Now Champions League, you have qualified. Now that we are going into the battle. So now I will end with this my analysis by saying that the owners should go and look for proper signings for the man to use it to compete for the Champions League. If not, as Chelsea fans, if we are competing for the Champions League and things are not working with this kind of our striker, and
with this kind of our goalkeeper, and if the owners or any person in the team, we keep on blaming Enzo Maresca. Me sitting here, I won't blame Enzo Maresca because it is the fault of the owners. So it means that what Enzo Maresca has proved to them, the owners have to. It is a signal. It is communicating to them that when they give him this thing, the necessary equipment or the necessary players, or maybe the players with the confidence, the morale, they'll be able to play for Chelsea Football Club. I think Enzo Maresca, a head coach for the team, is going to send Chelsea to a particular place, that
to the promised land.
To the promised land. So this is all Chelsea they've done in the game.
For me,
I've seen about the game.
For me, this game, Charlie, this game at the starting point, it was looking like Chelsea Manchester United. The first were Chelsea, we could not even control the game. The way Forest was pressing us, they made it difficult for us to even give 1, 2, or 3 passes. And as we said, they came in, wanted the first goal with that pressure, that intensity. In fact, immediately Chelsea player had the ball. You see Forest player on his legs. They were just doing showing that giddy as if like Chelsea is not Chelsea, or Chelsea is like Arsenal. No. They were just giving us the pressure.
They're confident because they have the confidence that they are going to win the match.
So they used their energy in the first half. And unfortunately, it didn't work. They wanted to score the first goal like Newcastle did to us. So that in the second half, they can go on low block and frustrate us. Because this season so far, that's how they are doing to Liverpool and Co, the big teams. They make sure that they play their counter and get the first goal.
Then they will not come and
defend with their life. The goalkeeper will be Peter Cech save upon save. But this game, no, when they came with their crosses, as we said about Tosin, in fact, the crosses didn't work. And football, for me, I keep on saying, see, in the Premier League, as a coach, you need to have plan A, plan B, plan C, up to plan Z. And this game, Forest came with plan A. And when the plan A didn't work, they could not change to any plan B. They came with that wings. First, they started with that
They want to operate through wings.
And Cucurella and James said, no, guys, you can't do it. They stopped their wingers. And they go back to another form of their playing style, the long balls. Crosses,
And that's why Tosin also stopped them.
And said, hey, guys, I am Tosin. I am one of the best centre-backs in the Premier League. So no way. So Tosin pocketed Wood. Wood was all over. In fact, because Tosin made it difficult for the attackers, even any time that they get the open chance, they will put the ball on the air. You could saw that. They were not hitting or on target. So, see, this game, Maresca got it. He had it completely. Starting Tosin, it worked. Even against Manchester United, he started Tosin. Some of us who thought he was to start Chaluba. So, from Manchester United game to this game, everything on point.
Even at the beginning, when you realize something, You know, the first half, within some few 10 minutes to 15 minutes,
Yes.
he was reading Nottingham Forest.
Yes.
So when you like,
Even today, I was
did
still
you
prepared.
see that Enzo Maresca giving a particular tactics to Gusto?
Yes.
When
I
Gusto
saw
was going
it.
to the front. No, it was not
even
Gusto,
Lavia.
It was Lavia.
Lavia.
Very
No,
good.
he gave one to Lavia.
Lavia and gave one to Hall.
Yes,
You see,
Hall, yes.
so it means that tactics.
Yes,
he
he
gave
saw-
a different tactics.
Yes.
To Lavia to go to the
Yes.
front so that they will be able to exhibit that
Yes,
tactics.
yes.
Now when he want to remove another player, now when Gusto was also going, he has to give Gusto a tactics again.
Yes.
So it means that this tells you that the man
And
is
one
attacking.
thing I observe about this game, Enzo Maresca substitution, it works also.
It works.
Kenan coming in, Lavia also came in. Yes, we just conquered. You could saw that even during the 70th to the 80th in Chelsea, we were controlling the game. We were not shivering, like there wasn't pressure on us because our coach saw the team he's playing against. Like,
he has read
you know, in football, you have to find your opponent's strong point and
read.
and just put a stopping point to
That's
stop
all.
them. That is why Enzo Maresca did this game.
That's all.
Yes, we saw their long balls, their wings, and today he didn't play.
This is the work of
imagine
a coach.
James was not in the right back.
Yes.
Look at Elenga pressure in the first half.
Enzo Maresca, there are some certain things that reach. He's testing those things.
Yeah.
But you see that the other day, I made a statement that fans were in hurry for a result.
Yeah.
So because of that, in our analysis, we don't take our time for things.
I know.
You get it.
For fans, that
For
is
fans,
our behavior.
that's our behavior.
Yes, it's
so
normal, it's
because
normal.
of that, he's intentionally playing Caicedo at that position.
Yes, to see.
Because number one, he has realized that James is a player that this year is on and off. So he's looking for a player whereby there is a situation that at the absence of James, he can represent that player to play that kind of inverted right back.
Okay.
Like the way Carlos Ancelotti did to Valverde.
Okay.
And you see it works for him up to quarter
So
final.
Enzo Maresca is preparing ahead or advanced preparation.
James
is injury prone. In case James is not there.
Viewers, you all know that James is just like on and off player.
Yes,
we all knew it.
Yes. For
So
sure.
it means that he's preparing for that. So as James, he has realized that for the past of 2-3 matches, the improvement is there,
Yes.
the physicality is there, and everything is there. No? Now he has realized that no, let me now send the guy back to his normal position to be able to exhibit his talent.
Yes.
Have you ever seen him playing those kind of big matches against Liverpool? No? James was not all that particular 100%.
Yes.
So that's why
even
he started
one game
Caicedo.
he did in the midfield. He did one wrong pass.
Because he realized that if James is not all that fit, it will be very difficult for James to mark either Gakpo or Luis Diaz.
Yes.
So that's why he made Caicedo to play that particular role.
And
so
it
means that it works for him. So it means that Enzo Maresca is building things upon each other.
He's using this season, to experiment.
Yes, so it means that he's adapting.
Yes.
That's what I keep on saying.
So let's hope he learned
like adaptation.
For Chelsea,
Adaptation just like
as a Chelsea manager.
Yes, adaptation we have two.
Yes.
That's the I said the environmental own and the tactical own.
Yes.
So now you have seen the tactical aspect of the adaptation as he's working for it.
Yes.
And it's now picking gradually. Now look at the environmental own. He has come to England. He's now picking up.
Yes.
So it will get to maybe next year that it shows that he's now also what.
Yes.
Now he's now also
because
England.
to be honest,
he knows everything.
He's
addicted to the season and everything.
Yes.
So I think what
even Enzo Maresca himself next year he can emphatically say that I can win the league.
He can win.
Yes, he can say that.
He can win.
Unlike this season, he was saying we are not a title contender. For next season, there's not excuse.
The problem is that Rich, there is a secret team behind there. The owners are not listening to the man.
No, for the owners, you see the owners. Enzo Maresca cannot talk. These owners and the Sporting, they are doing their signing.
They are doing their signing.
You see,
and
as a coach, you don't have hands
and signing
because they said they are building a project.
A project.
And that project, when they are bringing in a player as a manager, you just be sitting there. When they bring the player, you use the player. Or maybe they take a decision to let the player go out on loan.
That's why coaching has chased some 3 big coaches and they all refuse to chase
so for the signing,
when you are signing a player, like our viewers, I want viewers to understand what I'm saying. Small one. When you are signing a player, we need the contribution of the coach. It is the coach that we consult.
He is going to use the player.
He is going to use the player.
That is
so assuming that you are going to sign a player, now he is now facing the problem. Is that not it?
Yes.
I'm facing the problem. So you must ask me that what kind of
Okay,
like what
yes.
do you think that when we do it will make your problem to be solved?
Yes.
Is that not it?
But just
What do you
our
think?
case is different.
It's just like a typical example. It's just like a counselor and then a client.
Yes.
Now you the counselor, you have to consult the client. The client has to come. Is that not it?
Yes.
With his problem, and now you now provide a solution.
Let's say like a patient and a doctor.
So that's it. So it means that
yes.
if Enzo Maresca did not even confront you that I need even a striker,
even football,
and you have seen the problem.
You can
It's
see.
a communication.
Even
Enzo Maresca this year he has communicated to the director. This is the directors.
Yes,
and
the
he
owners.
need a striker.
Yes.
He need this kind of
experience.
players, and they are not managing him.
Yes.
Is that not it?
Okay.
So it means that particular aspect, if they did not stop, it won't help. If you are going to sign a player, it is not the profile of player that the coach wants. Currently, if you, imagine that you are going to sign a number 6. You say you are going to sign a number 6.
Okay.
Maybe you have got another number 6 which also perform.
Okay.
You are going to sign a number 6 to come and represent. So if you are going to sign a number 6 to come and represent, it means that what is the use of that sign? Because Caicedo is fit. We have
that means we already have a solution to that.
problem.
So now you go and fix the problems we are having, like the goalkeeper and the striker.
So even Richard looking for a striker, you have to consult the coach. That in the field of playing. What
because
do you
think? Strikers have different.
We have strikers that the coach need a striker that because he's the type of coach that he is using his wings.
Yes.
And whenever you are using your wings, there are two things involved. Either you need the way bounce people.
Yes.
Or you need what? Those who can head.
Yes.
So it means that such a coach.
That means you can't bring any striker.
Any striker, like you want a striker whose head is working. That's why currently Real Madrid is fighting for that Dortmund striker. That Mbappe is having footwork, but the come of in terms of what
Real Madrid is not good at the cross in the head and balls. Ronaldo, Real Madrid.
So it means that this is some of the things that I've seen. So. But congratulations for Chelsea, they have done well.
Yes, so
we are happy for them.
Yes. So please let us hear from you under the comment section. Yes, your opinion, your thought about this game. Chelsea even made top 4, not top 5. What we were wishing for some of us, top 4. So whether even Manchester United win or they didn't win, we are coming to do a video about that. So please, that podcast is also coming. We are going to talk about Manchester United, Aston Villa game, Everton, Newcastle game. Yes, those who also play today. Yes, trying to win. Yes. So please turn on the notification bell. When any new video arrives on this channel, you will be the first person to see it. And my head video is also coming about this game. Yes, more videos are coming on this channel. We are going on to the transfer market. We will be discussing, yes, Chelsea signings, yes, and maybe going outside Chelsea, yes, to bring you more update about the transfer world, to give you more update about the transfer world. So please, this is the right channel for you. For any Chelsea information, for any football news. See, this time around till next season, this channel is going to be happy, like exciting. We are going to be giving you hot upon hot video. So please tell another friend about Football Live. Hit the subscription button, turn on the notification bell, hit the like button for this video to reach more Chelsea fans on the YouTube algorithm. Take care, peace.